Welcome back everyone to the last part of the Black Riders Saga expansion. This is the Pursuit by the Enemy scenario. We have our 4 hobbits down here with the resources, 20 threat. We have a boon card attached to Sam, which is the Noble Hero boon card, which is a permanent, gives an extra willpower and noble trait, which we got from the last game as a reward. We are playing campaign mode. Mr. Underhill is out of the play because we used him last time. We've got the One Ring down here. This scenario is the last scenario of the expansion. So we have, up here we have the burden deck. Now what the expansion has, it has a burden deck in the corner. You have the original counter deck, you have a burden deck. This is the sort of nasty cards that you get up here, and certain effects, certain counter cards and certain restrictions will make you draw cards from this and resolve them, and they can be quite nasty, so I'll just shuffle them up and get them ready. That's a separate burden deck in the corner. We also have the Evil Wound attached to the Ring Bearer. So this is obviously like in the novels. Frodo has been stabbed with a Morgul blade by the Witchking and has an Evil Wound condition. This is attachment to the Ring Bearer. He basically has 15 life. I'll give him the dial now. We'll put this on 15, how much life he's got. So this scenario isn't, this is one of the easiest ones in the set. It's just basically a lot of questing and a lot of willpower. The only little kick of the scenario is Frodo's been injured and he has 15 health, and a lot of effects and encounter cards and treacheries will reduce his health. When his health hits 0, the game is over. So that's another thing to look out for. So if you would take damage, reduced life of this, hits 0, Ring Bearer is out and we've lost the game. We also have the Ford of Brunnen and Witchking outside of play, the last bridge and a Fell Rider per player, and he has got life on 15. And it reads, Frodo has been gravely injured in the attack at Weathertop and will perish if his companions can't bring him to Rivendell in time. Shire leads the hobbits towards the hidden valley, anxiously listening for the sound of Black Riders. So that's in play. Shuffle this over. So we have, the road runs along the edge of the hills for many miles from the bridge to the ford of Brunnen. We have not yet thought how we shall cross that water. One river at a time. We shall be fortunate indeed if we do not find the last bridge held against us. Unfortunately, we don't get Arwen in this one, which I would have liked to see. Never mind. Okay, so this cannot be advanced until the last bridge is in the victory display. So we need to travel the last bridge and complete it to advance this stage. At the end of the round, which is Ring Bearer's life by 1. So we can't take too long in this scenario because when his health hits 0, we've lost. Let's look at the location of the enemy. So we have the last bridge location. X is the number of the players in the game. It means player card effects as a question of 4. First player must reveal top card of the burn deck and resolve that card to travel here. The victory 3. And we also have a Fell Rider, which is one of the new Nazgul enemies from this set. 30 engagement cost, 2 threat, 4 attack, 3 defense, 6 health. Much like the other Nazgul, can't have non-mortal attachments. Within the staging area, it gains forced at the beginning of the encounter phase. The 5th player will either reduce the Ring Bearer's life by 1 or engage a Fell Rider. So this guy isn't too bad. But if we don't engage him, we have to reduce every round his life by 1. In addition to this, so every round is going to lose 2 life if we don't engage him. So we are playing campaign mode. So as you can see up here, we have this little card which gives us the information. I really like this campaign mode. It gives you a little, nice little kind of feeling of playing one big long campaign game. And I'm going to keep you going into the next set. So when I play The Road Darkens, we'll do a campaign part 4 and keep going and going and going with these. This has a response. After an enemy is declared as an attacker, shuffle the top card of the burden deck into the counter deck to cancel that attack, which is pretty handy, I suppose. But these in the deck are pretty bad. They're pretty nasty. I think they all have surge as well, so that's pretty tough. And we get rewards too for that. So without further ado, let's go forward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only drawing 5 cards. I've not got it out, but Gandalf's delay means I only get 5 cards. Not unusual 6. So you wonder why I'm drawing 5. That is why. That is the burden card I picked for this to have Gandalf's delay. So okay, we've got Build a Pony, which is basically a free ally because he reduces cost by 2 for if you control Sam Gamgee. Can't have attachment. It gives each hobbit 1 extra hit points. That's pretty handy. Fate's going to be quite handy. Basically prevents an enemy engaged attacking. Gandalf is just a really cool card. It's just such a good card in the core set, Gandalf is. Fast Hitch are my favourite cards to have in the Hobbit deck. Basically, attached to Hobbit character only, and exhaust it to ready the Hobbit character. There are cards similar to this, but because it only costs 1, it's so good. And we also have the Frodo's Intuition, which requires 2 of Frodo's resources. Each hero gets +1 willpower at the end of the round, and draw 1 card for each hobbit you control, which is a really, really good card. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do first. So we'll draw a card first off. So Defender and Rammus, which is a great from the Heirs of Numenor set, just a big defensive card. So first of all, I'm going to play Build a Pony because he's free. We'll play him down there. We're also going to get Fast Hitch down. We'll get Fast Hitch down on Merry, so he can quest and he can attack, because Merry has really good attack power. We're also going to play Defender Rammus, that costs 2, sorry, just in case we need to defend ourselves. We're also going to play, let's see, I might save that just in case. Let's see how it goes so far. We're going to quest. Now, I'm not only exhausting these a little bit because it's just easy to see, so add power willpower. So this is the questing part. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 minus 3 is 7. So this reads, return each Nazgul enemy to the staging area. No enemies return to the staging area. Let's get in Surge. Okay, the location, the Etamors, or Etamors, I can't know if you say that. At the location, do not deal Nazgul enemies with shadow card during the combat phase. That's pretty good, but it also has, after any amount of progress is placed on Etamors, reduce Rivendell's life by 1. So that's pretty bad. That was good, that was bad. Okay, so we have 10 questing minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 on the current quest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to travel to here. To travel to here, we have to reveal the top card of the burn deck. So this has the first player is this threat by 3 and passes this first player token to the next player. We'll play ourselves, so raise the threat by 3. That's not too bad. Luckily, we've got quite a really low threat hobbit deck, so that's no problem to us. So I could engage the Foul Rider. He's going to attack for 4. It's going to kill my defender Rammus. I'm going to ready up Sam. Can I swim back and kill him? I'm going to need to do 9 damage because he's got, if you can see there, he has 6 health, 3 defense. So I need 9 damage to kill him. So I can do 4 from Merry. So that's 5, 6, 7 damage. Not enough. I could engage, take 1 hit, swing back, sack out the pony maybe, and then finish off again. We could do that, so let's do that. Let's optionally engage this enemy. Optionally engage the enemy means we ready up Sam. Optionally engage the enemy means we get to draw a card. We have Gildor Inglorian, which is a really handy ally. So we're going to defend with Defender Rammus because he has such good defense. So 4 damage plus shadow card is, if this destroys a character, reduce Rimbear's life by 1. That's pretty annoying. So he's also destroyed. Rimbear's life goes down to 14. Which is pretty sucky, but never mind. Okay, and we will. So we will exhaust Fast Hitch, ready up Merry. +1 for each hobbit, so that's 4 damage. He gets +1 because it's a higher engagement cost enemy. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Minus 3 defense is 4, so not too bad. 4 on there. So any forced effects? Let's just check. No. So end of the round, reduces life by 1, so he's on 13 life. So he's slowly being poisoned, but he's okay. We'll carry on with this. There we go. 24 threats. Let's get the resources back up. Up we go, and draw a card. So we have another Hero Intuition. We'll play Gildor Inglorian because it's just a really easy card to play. I could play Gandalf and just instantly kill the Foul Rider, but I want to stay Gandalf just in case I really need to use him. So what we're going to do is we are going to quest really high. We're going to use Heroic Intuition to give each hero +1 willpower and draw a card for each hobbit you control. 4 hobbits, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have Iron Rider, which is another card from the Heirs of Numenor set, which is a cheap ally, doesn't really do anything, has no stats, but you can exhaust it to move a resource from one pool to another pool, so that's pretty handy, and it's just good for defense because the card is so cheap. Heroic Intuition again. Hobbit Cloak gives him +2 against enemy high engagement cost, which is just a handy card. I really like Hobbit Sense. It's basically you can only play this card if each of your heroes are hobbits. You basically skip the combat phase. Enemies engaged do not attack, you do not declare attacks this phase. It's a pretty handy little card to have just in case we need it. So first of all, we're going to play Iron Rider just because we want more allies down. Hobbit Cloak we could play, but I don't think we need to. So we'll just wait. So we're going to quest again. So we've got +1 for that. So that's everyone's got +1. So that's 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Quest 14. That should be enough. 14 with this. Either shuffle the top card of the burn deck into the encounter deck, or reveal additional encounter card, or raise each player back by 3 and end the quest phase. I think I'll reveal additional encounter card. I don't want to get a burning card because they suck and they've got Surge. I don't want to end the quest phase. Oh, another Fell Rider. Cool. Okay, so that was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Minus 3 is 11. Minus 4 is 7. This is gone. That's 7 on there. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love his little tokens, little hobbit feet. So nice. So we need 15 for this. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, it's not enough. Okay, so I could travel to the Itamors, but it's going to cost a lot of... you know what, we'll travel here anyway. Okay, so we will defend with Iron Rider. Don't get a shadow card, make a difference, still going to die. We'll leave him there. So we will ready up Merry with this and strike back. We need to do 1, 2, 5 damage. That's 4, 5, 6. Easy enough damage to defeat him. That's 1 Fell Rider killed. The hobbits have killed the Nazgul, which is very unbelievable, but never mind. So we must reduce Rivendell's life by 1 or engage. We could engage the Fell Rider as well, or we should have done this first really, but never mind. We'll do this as well. We'll engage him as well. We should have done that at the same time, but we'll engage the enemies so don't want to lose his life. So we'll engage the Fell Rider. Ready up Sam. Draw a card. And we will play... let's see. We'll just defend with this. Doesn't get a shadow card. He's gone. End of the round. Lose 1 on there. So yeah, we have to engage. If you don't, it starts with the encounter phase. You have to choose to engage this guy or not. So we chose to engage him because he keeps out the way. So there we go. We're on 25. See, the Fell Riders are quite nasty. If you can't engage them early on, pay 1 for the dildo. You can't keep up. So we could do Quick Strike. We could play Gandalf. What could we do? So I think we'll play Gandalf for 5. We will deal 4 damage to the Fell Rider. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to do 5 damage to kill it. Unfortunately, can't quite kill it just yet. Never mind. So a quest. So Gandalf doesn't resource to quest. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Old Road has an action here. Place top card burn deck on top of the encounter deck to place 4 progress on the Old Road. Okay. 40 minus 3 is 11. Minus 3 again is 8. This is gone. Reduce life by 1 for that. 8 is more than enough. So we've gone past the first quest, should I say. There's only 2 actual quests in this scenario. There's only two cards. That's the first part done. What nastiness have we got now? So on the race to Rivendell. So it reads, the black horses leapt down the hill in pursuit, and from the riders came a terrible cry, such as Frodo had heard filling the woods with horror in the falling far away. It was answered, and to the dismay of Frodo and his friends, out from the trees and rocks away from the left, 4 of the riders came flying. 2 rode towards Frodo, 2 galloped madly towards the ford to cut off his escape. So what is this going to do here? So this has 15. When revealed, at the Ford of Brunnen and the Witch King staging area. So Witch King we know what he does. He's a big bad enemy. Exhaust the ring, and we have to engage him. We don't want to do that. Forward Brunin here has 2 of the threat, 6 points. It means play card effects. After it leaves play as an explored location, all engaged enemies are discarded. Okay, so if we can engage the enemies and leave play as an explored location, they get discarded. I've got to reveal the top card and count on deck travel here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, we'll put that down. Well, at least one Nazgul enemy is in play. Race Rivendell gets plus 15 quest points, so we roll off by that's 30 quest points. That's a lot. At the end of the round, just Rivendell's left by 1. Okay, so our game plan here is to probably engage the Witch King, survive a battery from the Witch King, and then maybe quest really high and get that card gone and discard the enemies. So, okay, let's travel here. Top of the counter deck is revealed to travel there. Reduce Rimber's life by 1, and then reduce Rimber's stats by 1 to the end of the round. That's fine. It's on 10 life, still quite a bit of life, we're still okay. So 10 life. So this guy's going to start kicking off and fighting. So we have to, let's defend with Gandalf. No shadow card, fair enough. That's 4 damage, yeah. 4 defense is fine. We just swing back, so we're going to ready up Merry. 4, 5, 6, more enough. He's defeated. I'm not going to engage the Witch King just yet, because if I do, I can't quite keep up with that. So we're going to leave that for now, it's fine. Gandalf goes. We're going to ready up all our characters. Reduce his life down by 1. He's on 9. Pay 1 to keep him in play. I then get 1 back, so his resources are quite stuck, keeping him in play. 1 and 1. Draw a card. Owlstone. Okay, we don't really need the Owlstone, that's not great. A lot of attachments and event cards and stuff. I suppose I could do the Witch King. So I could engage the Witch King. Problem got here is I don't want to basically complete this quest too much, because if I quit the quest, he's going to be out of the way, and I can't really get to 30 quest points. So we're going to quest a little bit. So we're going to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 with this is a ring wraith. That sucks. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. So we actually didn't get past that. So it's on there. So we're going to optionally engage 2 enemies, like so. Ready up Sam and draw a card. Let's do the Gondor, couldn't that earlier. We're going to play Feint, targeting this guy because I can't target him. We can't attack this phase. Okay, we're ready up Merry as well, just in case. We're going to have to sacrifice Gildor to the Witch King. Yep, more than enough, he is dead. We could swing back against one of the enemies. How much damage are we going to do? We're going to do 4, 5, 6. That's not a lot, really. 6, so that's 2 damage to this. Okay, fair enough. Ready up. Increase threats. I'm not sure I should run 2 cards and engage 2 enemies, but it doesn't matter. That's on 2, that's on 1, that's on 5, 2. Draw a card. Unfortunately, the Hobbit sense won't work on the Witch King. We can play Hero Intuition. Can we boost any of the stats? No, we can't. Okie dokie, so what we're going to do, we'll play Pseudo Gondor for 2. We'll play that on Merry. Increases it by 3. We're going to play Hero Intuition. Boost up all the willpower. Draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we've got a stick attack Gandalf. That's always good. That is very, very handy. I'm definitely doing that. So we'll sneak attack Gandalf. Actually, we won't do that yet. We can't do that just yet. We're on the right phase for that. So what we'll do is we will, just in case for our defense, we'll play Hammersmith River Song, which just lets you look at top card and counter deck. We don't need that. We will play. This is the Overhill Underhill Gandalf. I think I played the wrong one earlier, but this is the same kind of thing. I did the 4 damage, so it wasn't the same anyway. Basically, he doesn't exhaust the quest, but in the refresh phase, got it from play, and we raise threat by 2 to cancel this effect. So we're going to play Gandalf. 1, 5. There we go. So we're going to quest now. So we've got +1 for that. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 quest. If I don't get past this, I've got no idea what's going on. So 19 questing. Yep, just 2 there. 19 of 7 is 13. More enough for this. It's gone. So 7 minus 6 is 11. 11 on the quest. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. All engaged enemies are discarded, so he's gone and he's gone. We'll travel to here. Gets +4 quest points to the staging area. That's not too bad. End of the round, he loses a life. He is on 9. I'm going to raise threat by 2, and then we'll multi Gandalf into play. Ready up all the characters. You see, with this scenario isn't quite as bad as the last scenario. We haven't got annoying enemies in the way, and it's the fact you've got to kill all the Nazgul enemies. It makes it just really, really tricky. Draw a card. Okay, so basically we've got a quest now, as much as we can. Okay, let's just play Balam and Butterbeer for some more questing points. Let's just go for it. So, ready that just in case on 4. So, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 on the quest. Should talk on burn deck into counter deck. Yeah, that one. You know what? We'll put a burning card in the counter deck. That is fine. We can deal with that. Shove it on center. So 16 questing points. Minus 3 is 13. Minus 7 is 7. That's gone. 7 on here. I think that's more than enough. Let's just count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and the race to Rivendell is completed. As per the campaign, add each burden card in play in the encounter deck and discard piles to the campaign pool. The added cards have been earned by the players, and this is completed. And that's it for the Lord of the Rings saga. It's come to my attention that I actually played the wrong Gandalf earlier. Before anyone points it out, I thought this was the other Gandalf. I'm pretty sure it's still the other Gandalf in the deck. Yeah, no I haven't. I thought I did. It's the wrong Gandalf. My mistake. I did the wrong effect of Gandalf. See, the Gandalf normally enters play, deals 4 damage, draws cards, reduces threat. I thought it was the wrong one, but I did 4 damage anyway, and it would have attacked regardless, so it didn't make much difference anyway. But still, that's that quest completed. It isn't that bad really, as long as you can quest quite a lot, you'll be okay. You basically need to quest a lot in this. A lot of allies, a lot of questing. Watch out some tricky cards, a lot of locations. If you've got a good location management deck and a high questing deck, you find this scenario quite easy. Frodo can't be healed, so don't think about healing him because it won't work. Makes it quite tricky. Just keep your eye on Frodo's life, keep your threat quite low with this, and you'll be okay. The Witchking, the Nazgul enemies are quite tricky, but they have quite a lot of high engagement costs, so isn't too bad. I'm looking forward to the Black Riders next, so as soon as we can, we'll get on to this. I can't wait to play this deck because I can't wait to use Gandalf as a hero in the next deck, so that'll be really fun. We'll have Gandalf and Elrond hopefully together. more campaign cards, more boons, more burdens, and more fun. So, and that's it for this video. Any questions, any comments, leave a like. Subscribe, get to 100 subscribers, and thanks for watching.